G'day mates, I'm the SurvivalVis, and welcome to our new series for the channel, Bushrangers Run Expeditions, continuing our Hunter Classic Expedition series, and this basically brings us down to only having really 3 reserves, I think, left for how we've been doing the Expedition series. They are Bushrangers Run, which we're covering now, Hemeldal and Val de Bois, and that really does seem to be the end of, like, the really exotic location I could say warrant a full Expedition series to them. But we're going to focus on Bushrangers Run, and I'm going to switch the load up once again, because we will not be using you, and we will not be using you. And actually, okay, I gotta see here, guys. I won't be using that, won't be using that. I'll take that with me. Right, toss those in. And that is, I guess I could keep the hog scent spray. I don't really think, I'm trying to remember everything color-wise I might need here. I know it's hogs. I think that's a... Oh, no, wait, I can actually bring the jackrabbit collar, that's right, because there are foxes. And I think that's it for extra equipment. Yeah, because I don't have the axis deer... I do not have the axis deer collar, and I won't be using one of those. Should I save that? I don't think there's anything I would use the E-collar for, so I should be fine there. Yeah, I think we're good to go back to the weapons and bring stuff out. So what I'm going to be bringing is the 30-06 as our long-range rifle. Or, well, I guess as our main rifle to use. I'm just going to make sure... Dude, that's not it. Wait, are they the same? 30-06 round nose, 30-06 nose or partition. Yeah, see, they're... Oh, okay, that's a bit odd. Well, I mean, I guess it is what it is. So then, that's also for 30-06. But then, do I have the... Wait, do I have two 30-06s? Huh. Maybe I picked up the wrong ammo and I was thinking it was something else. That might be what happened. Okay, but either way, we got that with us. And we're taking the good old 243. Because that's going to be good for if we do have any of the foxes out and about. I just need a few... maybe another stack of that. Oh, actually, that might be as much as we can take because of the 2 scent eliminators we'll have. Yeah, you know what? I think that should still be good. I don't think we'll get that many foxes out and about. And actually, let me see. Because I prefer not to just load the single one, but I don't have a way of, like, stacking the ammo together. Okay, no, it's going to be a bit dumb, but I'm just going to take this shot here. Okay, so that opens up that. I can get that in, which is good, and I think now that'll let me... That one little round of ammunition still counts as the entire stack, so there we go, though. Okay, much better. Yeah, so we'll reload everything, and then we'll start roaming out from here. I don't know if I'll actually bring the tent to put on Bushrangers Run, because the map's not actually that big. Like, we've been on here before, and compared to... I mean, it looks fairly large compared to some other ones, but as we've actually been on there, I don't know, it just feels like it's not quite that large to me. But we'll start with just a classic route of going from one lodge to the other. I just got to get towards the path, and we'll go from there. So yeah, the 30-06 will be good for the vast majority of the animal species, and then we have the 243 just for the red fox. And we won't use any scent eliminators quite yet. We'll just go for a bit of a... Oh, excuse me, bit of a hike, see what we can spot. And see how we go for this hunt. I figure, though, the 30-06 being a lever action... Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a lever action, would be a... I don't know, kind of feel fitting for, like, Australian outback. Between a bolt action and a lever action, I think probably I prefer the lever actions more. I just think it'd be a lot more satisfying to... Oh! Yeah, we got a goat already way out there. So let's just try hiking along further and see if we can catch up to them. Clothing-wise, you know what? I don't think I have anything I'd actually really change out. I think it's all just generic Boone and Crockett, so that will be good enough for us. But then we'll see what missions we can do while we're in this series too, and just see how things kind of go along. One thing about Pickbean Bay Expeditions is it seemed like as long as I wasn't going after the Samba or the Rusa deer, or the Sambar, it was a good series. But once I focused on those two deer species, I really did not do that well. So I want to, for this series, try to be better at going after every animal, as well as with switching back to more proper and true firearms. I think it'll be easier to get shots in and get more successful hunts going. Like, depending on the expedition series and each episode in there, there are some hits and misses for what's actually a pretty nice video that has a lot of good content to it, and others where it's kind of slow and a bit of a slog to get through. I know the episode 11 for Pickbean Bay Expeditions, where I only got the one doe, I wasn't sure if I even wanted to keep the episode or not, but I figured, you know what? It might have been rough, but it's an honest rough. It's showing you exactly what the work is. So we'll just try to follow along the road for a while, and then remember to glass out with the binoculars every so often. Case in point, we got what looks like another little goat up ahead. How far? You know, I should be good to use the scent eliminator now. And then once we have this second use used up in the next episode, that'll be that out of the inventory too, so that's a little bit more weight back. And just feral goat tracks, although I know there's one up here. Oh, and there's something up there too. Oh, feral hog, although it looks like that one got scared off by something with how fast it's running. Maybe it was closer than I thought. Oh. Okay, well there was an objective complete, so that's nice to see, and it looks like a goat up there, I believe. I don't think that's a hog. I think that kind of black square is the back of a goat. We'll just sample more tracks and see how we do. I do think all of the GM I do earn will be going into investing into our Magpie Goose setup. Because as we saw, oh, there's actually a few goats over there. And there was another objective completed. That's one thing I should do, is check and see what all the steps are for the missions. Oh. Well, actually, it looks like behind her, that might be a good goat to go for. Oh. Oh, and there's another mission complete. I'm just going to go down and see. And yeah, that was the first daily mission I've ever actually done for the game. I didn't realize you actually have to activate this, like, the streak it gives you yourself. And because I only figured that out well after I'd done the Bushrangers Run series, there wasn't really a good opening just to do that again, because I mostly play, well, I only really play for on camera. I've got so many other series in that. There's... what do I actually play for my spare time? I guess there's not a lot left that I really, do on my own, huh? I'm gonna have to try to figure out stuff I can do on my own, but big focus is definitely to make sure I can get good content out and get... oh, looks like maybe an axis deer. I think it's a doe, though. Yeah. Okay, I really gotta see, what are all the objectives of that mission, because I'm getting so many of them. And again, the mission UI right in game, very, very helpful. Okay, let's see. Axis deer will turn on. Feral goat will turn on. Feral hog, I guess we can turn on. Oh, we even have kangaroo missions. Okay, you know what? That should be good. Okay, so Dragnet needs an identify footprints of a third feral goat and ID the call of a female. That shouldn't be too hard. That one is... okay, that's for hog, but that's a travel one. Matter of pigs is a specific one. Do specific one for hog again. ID dropping and then spot. And then just ID 3 clues from access deer. So yeah, pretty simple missions to do that really should be easy to get done this episode. I do love that that UI is right in the game if I want to check and see what the next objectives are, or you want to know without having like to tab out or something. It's all right there, handy, concise information to go through. Okay. So looks like the one we kind of had where he walked off, but you got that guy over there. Got a few things out and about, actually, though. Yeah, none of them are real. Oh, and we got a kangaroo up there. Okay, so we've already got a fair bit of wildlife out and about. It's just going to be figuring out the best approach, being able to get some of it. You don't see me all the way over there, do you? No, I don't think so. I think it's just the way the head was turned. I was going to say, if you could spot me all the way out there, then I'm kind of screwed for trying to get close to some of these. No, I don't see where that one went, though. Actually, I should take a look and see. What is the zoom on this scope? It's actually not too bad. I don't know if I'd be able to get the shot from here, but I should be able to maybe get to the sign, and then I can try taking that shot. Yeah, the kangaroo is way up there, looks like with the axis deer. And you're coming in all on your own, so I think I should be good. Yeah, try even getting a shot from here. Just gonna let him go for a moment until he stops, because we've got a pretty nice broadside. As long as he doesn't go on the other side of the tree and stop right behind it, we should be just fine for. Okay, no, he's going past that, which is good. No, but he's not exactly stopping, is he? No, and I'm letting... Okay, right here should be more than close enough. I just... Oh, because of the way the slope... Okay, there we go. And... Oh, there you are. There we go. One shot and put him down. Now, it is going to scare everything off for quite a while because the 30-06 is a fairly loud weapon, I believe. But that's not too big of a problem. Not even sure. Maybe, I'm not sure if we'll go up there or we'll go off in the direction the other goat was that we'd seen, but we'll go collect him and see how he scores and what he gives us. Nope, actually, I saw something. It almost looked like it was stick legs, like almost just like a floating ball going up on the very top of the peak over there. I think... No, there's probably enough feral goat tracks all around that I don't have to worry about the tracks. Wait, I had already... I didn't realize I was already tracking him. Oh well, let's see how he scores. Right through both lungs. Nice shot. And not a lot of GM, but you know what? Oh, and there was actually 50 harvests with the 30-06. Yeah, I definitely think the other one we had spotted before would be a much better scoring than this guy. I figure just for sake of things. Now, it's kind of hard to maneuver with his horns. There we go, he's smiling for the camera. Okay, yeah, there's our first one of this episode. Let's work our way this way and see if we can pick up the tracks from that other goat. I do have the water bottle, so we should be just fine as we start getting a bit more hot out here, and we're a little into deeper stretches. So I think the only thing I'm really missing is getting the female call, and then we'll have that mission done. And we can see what we want to do from there. Well, it does look like this is taking us to... Yeah, this is taking us to a pool of water, so there might be some good opportunities around that. I don't know how far off things might... Oh! Okay, that looks like it was a feral goat, but I think it was a low-scoring orange one. Not that the... Now, the fur color or the hide color does not translate to score, but from what we've seen so far, all the orange-colored ones that were in this hunt didn't look the greatest. What we'd really like to do is try finding that black one that we'd spotted a little while ago, and was just kind of seemed a little too far out for us. So stick low and just kind of crouch our way through here. See what we can find or spot. That's an odd call. Although then again, when I think about it, I don't know what a kangaroo is supposed to sound like. You always see them, but I don't know if there's ever been that much attention on what sounds they make and, like, if they call. Well, it's nice to know that we do have the chance for a kangaroo up ahead, too. Oh, and is that one out there? Jesus came back as a kangaroo, because that one is standing on the water. Okay, we're seeing some very interesting sights from afar. Yeah, he's just there, standing out on the water. Yeah, there's no way that's the one that called, but it is interesting just to see... Oh, there's another call. Now that's the one that we spotted. Or, well, we had seen. I just want to go a bit slow for a while, just in case there are some animals still around. I think that black goat, if we can come across it again, I want to take it and see how it kind of measures up a score. Oh! That is another goat. Yeah. Yeah, it's the one that had... It almost reminded me of the ibex horns, how they were, like, so up and sweeping back. Maybe that's... Well, speaking of the devil... he got spooked. Shoot, I should have been a little bit faster, because I probably could have just gotten this shot right off and taken him. But yeah, as I was saying, I think that's what I need to look for in the feral goats if I want to find a good scoring one, is that the antlers, or the... It's not antlers, it's... Antlers are on deer, horns are on goats. Is they have that up sweep back to them. Hopefully we'll get another chance at him as we go about. Because there is a lot of tracks and wildlife all supposedly around here. I just got to pay attention ahead of me and keep my eyes open for what could be going on. Is that just a tree trunk? Yes. Okay. So I don't know how far off that goat would have ran, but we are getting close to where the kangaroo made its call from. And we got feral hogs out here. Although it looks like a lot of the feral hog stuff is now tied to some, like, specific reserves. So I probably won't be able to make any progress on their missions this series. But at least the other animals, I should hopefully be able to get us with a bit of progress on them. Oh, geez, feral goat was right there. But again, I think that was a female one. And there, I think, is ours. Another shot. I gotta admit, I'm doing actually pretty good with these long shots for the 30-06. I didn't think they'd be this powerful or I'd be that accurate with it, but no, seems like I'm doing fairly well. I mean, I guess, granted, too, I do have at least 50 harvests with it, so it's not exactly a completely brand new weapon. It's just that I haven't used it in a while to know the ins and outs again. Yeah, that is the one we've been after for a little while now. We can snag him. And then keep looking around to see what else we want to go for. I would like to try getting a kangaroo or two. I mean, they're probably the big draw of Bushrangers Run. They are the poster animal for it. But there are also the axis deer and red foxes we can try keeping an ear out for. Okay, so he was just up around here, I'm fairly sure. Yeah, there he is. Now, I don't know if he was the same one or not. I just noticed the swept back horns, but perhaps this is even a different one. And we'll see with some of the tracks and figure out if that's the case. New trail. Okay, yeah, this is one we've seen before. Let's see how you measure up. The other one was 25, you're only 24. Okay. And now that's when the mission wants to kind of let me know that I could... Okay, whatever. Yeah, so it seems like the goats are a little weird to try to judge the full, like, point total for. Oh, what am I doing? Oh, actually, you know what? I guess that works. Because I thought maybe there's a certain shape of the horns that will be better scoring, but... I mean, this one was basically just the same score as the previous one. Just 1 GM shy. There we go. So, if that's the case, I don't know what to look for in a good goat. I guess just anything that looks decent enough to try going for. Makes the job a lot simpler if I just do that. Yeah, I think the other objective for the kangaroos is just to spot one. So as long as I can get within range, be able to scope one out, and that should be a little bit of GM for our total. And then that'll move us ahead in the mission. I should probably do a little bit more scoping out since we do have all of this open area I can actually see well ahead through. No. I'm not actually sure what that is. I don't think that's the other lodge, is it? No, it is a point of interest on the map, so we could go down that way. Should I or shouldn't I? That's a good question. Oh, I see movement, and I think it's a kangaroo. It is. So it's quite possible that's actually one we've spooked already. I do... Oh, I thought I'd seen something over this way, but I'll focus more on just that kangaroo up ahead, see if we can spot it. I think that will cover this mission. I must not be close enough to be able to let the spotting actually start to register. We'll have to try to get in a bit closer to it. Yeah, unfortunately for us, it doesn't want to stay still for long, does it? Okay, let me try spotting through the rifle. No, I think we're just too far out in general for both. Oh. I think that was a... Oh, that was a kangaroo too. I really gotta stop tunnel visioning myself on certain things. That's just, I thought this would be the... shoot, and of course it's going away from us. Well, we'll stick on it, and we should be able to get it in just a little bit here. Oh, come on, can we start registering it yet? Unfortunately, with the... I was hoping it would keep going straight downhill, but with the angle it's going, it's probably going to dip out of our sight in just a little while. Actually, I can't even see where it is now. I don't know if it's actually gone behind the bush, or it just went downhill. Yeah, shoot. Okay, maybe what I'll do... Oh, and we got a feral hog over there, too. Okay, I want to get low and then crawl my way at least to where that slope is, where it was. And then maybe that'll give me a good chance to see where it's gone off to. It seems to be moving pretty... Maybe not the quickest, but it's still calm right now. And I think it shouldn't be too, like, startled or in that alert state. I'll hopefully be able to catch up to it and then be able to spot and put it down this episode. Okay, that's just the hog that I probably spotted there. Yeah, we just gotta get up to that little hill there and we should be okay. Yeah, more hog tracks. Yeah, just gotta work our way over there. And then how are we... we are kind of getting to that point of interest. I don't know if we will go for it or not. Well, whatever we do, it'll definitely be in the next episode, because we are running up towards our general time limit that we keep for the hunter. Okay, we just gotta get up that little slope here, and then we'll be able to take a look out and see what's going on. And then I think I'll try to get a little bit facing downhill, just that way when it comes to... If I do need to aim with 30-06, it's going to be much easier to do it than trying to be uphill and I can't go down to a certain level. The terrain geometry can be a pain sometimes. Okay, just about on top. There we go. Leveled out. Yeah, I don't see anything over that way. Let me just... Well, there's our kangaroo. My problem is it's now hidden behind that bush. Oh! I'll just stay out in the... Oh, there's two of them! Yeah, but the binocular still doesn't want to go... Or... There we go. Okay, so that's a female. Oh, I think that one there is the one I want to go for. I'm just trying to see... Yeah, that's a male. There we go. Nice, so that's a mission done, and another animal to harvest. So let's go over and see it. What? I didn't even realize there was that many there. Like, we had been following the one. I'm guessing that was probably a female. And it looks like there's a... one of the kangaroos is, yeah, going off that way. Yeah, we'll get in and see about her. Or him. See about him. Do 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 do. I got me a new kangaroo. Do 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 do. Just more of the hog tracks. I don't know if we'll go for many hogs this series. I guess we'll squeeze them in somewhere, but I think right now it's pretty good to go focusing on some of these more exotic animals. So how do we do? Actually, that's pretty good. 63 GM for our first one this hunt. I'm going to have to check the leaderboard. And another mission already completed. Wow. Okay, that is really good. You get a special pose because you were quite helpful for our mission progress. So we'll do that. Hoist you up a little bit there, bud. Oh. Yeah, kangaroos are buff frickin' things when you actually get to see them up close. There we go. Picture like that. And we should be good to end this episode right here. We'll just let the photo upload and take a little look at the lake while we wrap things up here. No, actually, is there something in the water? I see a little grass. Okay. Thank you guys so much for joining me on our first episode of the Bushrangers Run Expeditions series. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to give it a like, and if you have any comments, tips, or tricks, be sure to comments right down below. If you have enjoyed the content and you do want to support the channel, please think about subscribing if you haven't already. I am squeezing the plug in a little bit more because we have crested over the 800 sub mark, and we're working up towards that 1,000. If we can hit that, so much more can be opened up for it. But we've got to get there first, and I need your help to do that. And the way you can help is just to subscribe. It's every little step is bringing us closer to that goal. But I'm going to bring this episode to close, so thank you guys very much for watching. And please remember, as always, hunters and survivors, to take care, stay alive, and happy hunting.